keep thinking that I could have done something, but now I'm left with an empty heart.
Well, hello everybody. Joseph, Green Mountain Gold Trap. Yeah, I'm smoking again after I quit. After you hear what I have to say, you shouldn't have to ask why. So this video I'm posting because of a recommendation by my bank. They suggested I do this in case any of the people who've been fraudulently taken for $5 each does a search for Green Mountain Gold Trap, that maybe they'll see this video. So I deeply apologize to all of you. It's out of my control. I oh boy, yeah. Starting on August 28th. Let me back up. I had posted a video or a couple videos before where I had told everybody, my subscribers, I thank you all, that I've been going through some tough stuff. Have been for a long time. It's nonstop. I can't, nonstop. Lost a $500 GoPro and nobody's turned it in. So somebody got a free GoPro with all my footage. Lost, I don't know, 4 videos that I took the time to shoot on the river. My vehicle, when I first began this whole patent process of Green Mountain Gold Trap, the vehicle I had back then, the engine just quit. It quit. The heads went on it, so oil was mixing with coolant, and it was done. So I got another vehicle, and this vehicle has turned out to be the vehicle from hell. 2 winters ago, we brought it into a shop thanks to my very good friend, Wayne Thornton. I don't know what I would do without friends like this. And my other friend who has helped me tremendously, Remy of Whipple Creek Racing. God bless you both. So Wayne went with me to find another vehicle, and I ended up with this one. And thanks to Wayne offering his expertise, we rebuilt the whole top end of the motor. And with the motor out, you want to spend the money, the extra money, to get to the parts that are hard to get to when it's in the vehicle. So I spent quite a bit of money and was without the vehicle for, I don't know, 2 months, 3 months. No vehicle, no way to get around, no way to get materials. And then last July, I had gone up north to visit my parents, and the day I came back, the transmission quit. And I hired Bruce's transmission locally, and he's a shyster, and he screwed me over. I can't catch a break. And that was last November. He gave it back to me, and it was working fine because it was cold out, but once it warmed up, it started to act up again. And it's still acting up now, and summer's almost over. And I've just sunk a bunch of money. I just keep sinking money into it. Meanwhile, the cost of materials are just going through the roof, and I haven't raised my prices. So starting on October 28th, I started seeing, after posting a video of my troubles, started seeing all these $5 gift certificate sales through my website. And I was foolish enough to believe that the gold prospecting community was actually helping me like they help other people. So I just sat back for 4 days watching these $5 sales come in, 128 of them. And on the 4th day, I was showing my aunt the blessing that I was receiving. We were at her house working. Wayne and I were there working on her house, and I opened up my email and was going to show her all of this. And the very top thing that showed up was this woman who emailed me saying, I don't know why I was charged $5. Please, REM. But I didn't open the email because immediately I knew that I was subject of a scam. So when I got home, I immediately contacted Stripe, and that's the third party credit card processing company that my website goes through. They didn't call me right away. I was supposed to be in a queue for a little over 60 minutes. And then they were going to call me and read a code to me and then ask me what my code was to verify who I am, because everything's security based. I never see credit card numbers. Stripe has all that information. When people order from me, I don't see credit card numbers, and I refuse. When people say, well, I can give you a credit card number. No, I don't want it. I don't want anything to do with anybody's credit card numbers. So it's been, this has been very, very stressful. I'm afraid to say that I don't believe I can be any more stressed than what I am, for fear of more stress coming upon me. So Stripe is now refusing to respond to my emails. They're refusing to call me when I request to call me, when what they suggested didn't work. It's just, this is just crazy. This is crazy. Contacted my bank. My bank can't do anything because it's out of their hands. It's all through Stripe. Contacted my website. I knew they couldn't do anything, but I wanted to get some suggestions from them what I should do to increase security. So I've done that, which is going to probably make potential customers leave, because it's going to be too difficult for them to place an order, because they've got to do CAPTCHA when they sign in. And then when they do the checkout, there's another CAPTCHA thing that they're going to have to do. And people today, they want it now. So, screw the little guy like me, Oh boy. So know this, for anybody who's watching that maybe searched out Green Mountain Gold Trap and found this video. This is what I'm being told in the investigation, is that somebody either purchased a bunch of stolen credit cards and used my website to test to see which ones were still active and which ones were disabled, by purchasing $5 gift certificates, $5 each times 128. I didn't ask for this. I didn't make these purchases, but yet it's falling on my shoulders. I have to do all the work, and at this point, I don't know what to do. My bank can't help me. My website provider can't help me. Stripe is not contacting me back. My vehicle's still screwed up. Oh my God. I don't know. I don't know. But it's being dealt with. If I have to do it myself, I started with, and all of the orders that you see, because when this person, whoever stole these credit cards, was placing these orders to test these cards, obviously some of them were failing. And I know this because I can get into my dashboard in my website and look under orders, and it's going, for an example, order 369 to order 420. There's a big jump. All these orders in between failed, so now we've jumped to 420 or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I started with disabling all of the gift certificates in my dashboard on my website via the suggestion from Big Commerce, who provides me the website for a cost. And I thought there would only be 128, but no, it's over 2,000, because everybody, even the failed attempts, somehow managed to get a gift certificate. So you have to go through one by one, and click on it, click on disabled, click on the next one, click on disabled, click on the next one, click on disabled. You get my point? So over 2,000 of those we're going through. My fiance is upstairs, Mary is upstairs right now. continuing where I left off until we get through the whole 2000. And then I have to go to 128 and do a manual refund. Each time I do that, I have to click on the person, click on a box, drop down the actions, click on refund, and then I have to go back to orders and do it all over again, because if I hit the back button, it null and voids what I've just done. But you're going to get your money back. It's not my money. I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm an honest guy. You know, I don't know. I mean, right from the very beginning of Green Mountain Gold Trap, I had some guy, and I'm not going to mention any names, who I made a mistake. I made a stupid mistake. But it turned out to be nothing. But it was made into a great big mess. And for years, my name was dragged through the mud. And now I've got a bad name and a bad reputation in the gold prospecting community. And a lot of people have listened to this guy, but not one of them have come to me and asked me my side of the story. Not one. And I've got all the evidence and everything to prove, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that I made a simple mistake. And I did everything in my power to correct that. But people, they read an article, they hear on the news, they see a news report or a news article in a local paper, and they immediately judge. Immediately. And that's just the way it is. Apathy. We live in a very messed up world right now. Just a very messed up world, and it's hard for honest people, sincere people with morals like myself, to survive in this world. It's unbelievable. Right now I'm looking at possibly shutting down Green Mountain Gold Trap. This is really doing a lot of damage, and I can't go get materials. I have no vehicle to do that with. The money that I've saved to get another vehicle, it looks like I'm going to have to use to pay back, because what happens is if one of these people, well, let's just say times 128, $5 charges, if they contact their bank when they see it on their bank statement or credit card statement, and they dispute that, as soon as it goes to dispute, I not only have to pay back the $5, but there's also an almost $16 fee that goes along with it. So do the math. Do the math. It's $2,600 and some odd dollars of my money that I'm going to have to pay out for what? For what? What did I do? So to those of you who have been fraudulently had your card stolen and somehow found this video, know that I'm doing everything in my power to fix this problem. I don't want your money. It's not mine. I work for what I earn. I take nothing from anybody, ever. Never have. That's how I was brought up. So I'm doing everything I can. Doing everything I can. Just wondering when all this crap is going to end. One thing after the other. Non-stop. Just non-stop. But anyway, to all my subscribers, I thank you all. I don't even know if I want to shoot video anymore. Last few times I've been to the river, I mean, I had PA Patriot here and wrench repairs and prospecting, and I just wasn't, I'm not myself. I'm not myself at all. I just wasn't in it. They had a good time, thank God. I'm not in it anymore. One thing I forgot to mention is that on September 6th, after Stripe told me to change my payouts from automatic to manual because I didn't want the remaining 370 some odd dollars, and it was $370.02 to be exact, I remember now, that was still in the balance that hadn't been paid out to me yet from all of these $5 charges. I didn't want that money. I didn't want it. And they told me that by changing my payouts from automatic to manual would stop that. So on September 5th, the next day, my birthday, at 11:30, I received a notification from Stripe saying, it was an automated generated email, saying that the $370.02 was going to be deposited into my account on September 6th, the following day, by the end of the day. Whenever I get those emails, it's 24 hours. That's when it gets deposited into my account. Always, always. The whole time I've been doing business as Green Mountain Gold Trap, that's the way it's always worked. And this being after they told me that by setting it to manual would stop this payment. But you know what happened? In less than 30 minutes, they rammed that payment through into my account, and they did it deliberately. They did it deliberately. So on September 6th, the following day, I filed a complaint with the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, and reported Stripe and reported this fraudulent activity. So an investigation is being done there too. Like I said, I'm doing everything I possibly can from my end. But anyway, catch y'all later. A little bit of sunshine on my not so great days here. How about that? PA Patriot. Kind gesture, had a RPE sluice sent to me. Gift from PA Patriot. Thank you, brother. That is super light. I love it. Won't even know it's in the backpack. Oh.